Hi, and welcome to day 9 of the magic. So, hi, this is Suzie Cheel, the Abundance Queen from SuzieCheel.com. And what I want to share with you today is all about money and a money magnet. But first of all, how did you get on with being grateful? Being grateful in each moment for the food that you ate and the water you drank. I felt so empowered by that. So I've been kept going today as I eat. I'm saying thank you beforehand. And as I'm drinking, I'm actually saying thank you because I know it's feeding my body. So that's pretty amazing. Okay, so today we have chapter 9, the money magnet. Gratitude in its riches is riches, and complaint is poverty. It's only with gratitude that life becomes rich. It's the golden rule of your life, whether it's your health, your job, your relationship, or your money. The more grateful you can be for the money you have, even if you don't have very much, the more riches you will receive. And the more you complain about money, the poorer you will become. Today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reasons people complain about money into an act of gratitude. And so it has double the power to change the circumstances of your money. You'll be replacing a complaint, which makes you poorer, with gratitude, which magically brings you riches. Most people wouldn't think they complain about money, but if there is a lack of money in their life, they're complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words, and most people aren't aware of the many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thoughts or words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaints come when money has to be paid out. If you don't have enough money, paying your bills can be one of the most difficult things to do. It seems like there is a greater stream of bills than the money to pay them. But if you complain about your bills, then what you are doing is complaining about money. And complaining keeps you in poverty. If you don't have enough money, the last thing you would normally do is feel grateful for your bills. But in fact, that's exactly what you have to do to receive more money into your life. To have a rich life, you must be grateful for everything to do with money, and begrudging your bills is not being grateful. You must do the exact opposite, which is to be grateful for the goods or services you've received from those who build you. It's such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in your life. You will literally become a money magnet. How exciting is that? To be grateful for a bill, think about how much you've benefited from the services or goods on the bill. If it's payment for rent or a mortgage, be grateful that you have a home and you're living in it. What if the only way you could live in a house was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as a lending institution or places to rent? Most of us would be living in the streets. So be grateful to the lending institutions or your landlord because they've made it possible for you to live in a house or an apartment. If you're paying a bill for gas or electricity, think about the heating or the cooling you've received, the hot showers, and every appliance you were able to use because of the service. If you're paying a phone or internet bill, imagine how difficult life would be if you had to travel vast distances to talk to each person individually. Think about how many times you've been able to call your family or friends and send and receive mails or access information instantly through the internet because of your service providers. All of these remarkable services are at your fingertips, so be grateful for them and be grateful for the company's trust in you by providing their services before you've paid for them. So today I just received our internet bill. So I'm very grateful for the internet bill and will be delighted to pay it. Everything I have just, ever since I've discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the magic words, thank you, paid, on every bill as I pay it, and I never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay the bills, I would still use gratitude's magical power and instead write across the bill, thank you for the money. Then when I had the money to pay it, I would add, thank you, paid. Today you're going to do the same. Take any currently unpaid bills you have and use gratitude's magical power by writing across them. Thank you for the money, and feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. If you receive most of your bills online, then when you receive an online bill, forward it to yourself as an email and write in the subject line in capital bold letters, thank you for the money. That's a wonderful thing to do. I'm going to take my bills now and forward them to myself. Next, find 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front of each one the magical words, thank you, paid, or send them to yourself. As you write on each paid bill, feel as grateful as you possibly can, harness for the bills you've paid. The more money you will magically magnetize to you. From this day forward, you could make it your regular practice that whenever you pay a bill, you briefly think about the great service you've received from the bill and write across the face of the bill the magic words, thank you, paid. And if you don't have the money to pay the bill, use gratitude's magical power and write, thank you for the money, and feel as if you're saying thank you because you have the money to pay the bill. Feeling gratitude for the money you've paid out guarantees that you're going to receive more. Gratitude's like a magnet, like a magnetic golden thread attached to your money. So when you pay money out, the money always returns to you, sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes 100-fold. The abundance you receive back depends not on how much money you give, but on how much gratitude you give. You could have so much money when you pay a bill for $50. You could have so much gratitude when you pay a bill for $50 that you could receive back hundreds of dollars. And we've got the magic practice number 9, the money magnet. Count your blessings, list 10 blessings, write them out why you're grateful. Read your list and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Take your current unpaid bills, use gratitude's magical power, and write across each one, thank you for the money. Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Take 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them the magic words, thank you, paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. Now, before you go to sleep tonight, take out your magic rock and say, think of something that you're grateful for during the day and say thank you before you go to sleep. And that's day 9, and I'll be back tomorrow with day 10, which is another magical practice. And remember, leave some comments below about how you're finding the challenge and what are you noticing the difference. I know I feel lighter, and I've had some wonderful things happen in my business this week. So that's all for today. Remember to live your life powered by love. Dare to dream again. Namaste.